The Rise of Havenbrook, a village that celebrated mistakes. In the quaint village of Havenbrook, there lived a man named Benjamin, who was known far and wide for his unusual yet extraordinary profession. He was a mistake collector. Mistakes, according to Benjamin, were treasures waiting to be discovered. He believed that each mistake held valuable lessons, like gems hidden in plain sight. One sunny morning, as Benjamin wandered the village square with his eyes scanning the ground for any overlooked blunders, he spotted a crowd gathered around the blacksmith's shop. Curiosity piqued, he rushed over to find the blacksmith, a burly man named Garrett, in a heated argument with the village council. As Benjamin listened in, he learned that Garrett had attempted to craft a magnificent iron statue to adorn the village square. However, the statue had taken an unexpected and somewhat peculiar form. It resembled a cross between a goat and a rooster. Villagers found it laughable, and the council was threatening to fine Garrett for wasting precious resources. Seeing an opportunity to put his unique skills to use, Benjamin approached Garrett and offered his assistance. He explained that he collected mistakes and believed that even the most absurd ones held valuable insights. Garrett, desperate for a solution, agreed to Benjamin's proposition. Together, they studied the awkward statue, turning it around and examining it from every angle. Benjamin asked probing questions about the blacksmith's intentions and the choices he had made during the crafting process. The more they talked, the more it became apparent that the mistake was a result of Garrett's adventurous spirit and his desire to create something extraordinary. Benjamin decided to host a village gathering to unveil the rooster goat statue, as it had come to be known. He convinced the villagers that instead of ridiculing the mistake, they should embrace it as a symbol of courage and creativity. As the village gathered in the square, Benjamin stepped forward and delivered a heartfelt speech. He spoke about the value of taking risks and making mistakes, highlighting that the only man who never makes a mistake is the man who never does anything. The villagers listened intently, and a sense of understanding began to spread. With a sense of collective pride, the villagers celebrated the rooster goat statue, embracing its uniqueness. They came to see that even though it wasn't what Garrett had originally intended, it had become a symbol of their village's spirit, one that dared to push boundaries and take risks. The blacksmith, once on the brink of disgrace, found himself celebrated for his daring creativity. Benjamin's wisdom and willingness to see potential in mistakes had turned the situation around. The village learned that sometimes, even in the most unexpected places, there lay hidden treasures of wisdom. As years passed, Havenbrook became known not for its flawless statues, but for the remarkable stories that accompanied each mistake created by its talented artisans. The village thrived, and its people grew bolder in their endeavors, understanding that the only way to truly succeed was to be unafraid of making mistakes. In the end, Benjamin's philosophy and his ability to turn a seemingly ridiculous mistake into a symbol of courage and creativity had not only saved Garrett's reputation, but had also transformed Havenbrook into a place where mistakes were cherished, opportunities were seized, and the only true mistake was the one not pursued.